Virginia in New York's calling. Want to hear what's on her mind. Virginia?
Yes, hi.
Hi.
My question is about my 10-year-old daughter who had a terrible year with strep throat. Antibiotics were not working. We went through about 3 or 4 different ones. She was out of school about 25 days this year. And I want something to prevent
this from happening.
The problem, and just for general help. And, you know, I'm concerned about, I also would like to know about the dosage to give her. And
might she have developed even just a resistance to the antibiotics, right, Virginia?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Could homeopathy help you with strep throat?
Well, because I'm more of a holistic practitioner, I would look at a child as to what they're eating. A lot of times, throat infections and ear infections are due to wheat and milk allergy. So that has to be paid attention to. The first signs of any sort of infection, we use aconite. A-C-O-N-I-T-E, and that helps with fever and the first signs of a cold and flu. With someone who's had chronic problems, what a homeopathic doctor would do would be to take the case and see whether or not giving them a constitutional remedy would help. A child who's had a lot of throat infections and ear infections, they tend to be run down and, you know, maybe a little sweaty, a little cold, a little clammy. That's calc carb, C-A-L-C-C-A-R-B.
C-A-L-C-C-A-R-B, okay.
And it's made from calcium carbonate. It's a mineral.
Cal carb, okay.
Cal carb.
Got it.
So this given to a child who suits the remedy constitutionally as well as suits the disease. You see, in homeopathic medicine, we're not looking for a remedy that will suit everybody. It's not like this penicillin is good for everybody who has a sore throat. Right. What we want to know about the child is their constitution. Are they weepy or whiny? That is chamomile. Chamomile homeopathically will suit that child with a sore throat, whereas someone who is run down and lethargic and exhausted would suit calc carb.
It's so interesting because if you look in the book that you just wrote, it'll talk about the duration of the illness, at what point in the illness, what symptoms are showing, and there's a specific remedy for each one. Let me get a call from Florida. Jamie, and then I got another question for you. Jamie?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, we've been battling head lice for a month now, and my daughter's 6, and the only thing that I could find was tea tree oil that was natural to use, and I'm 8 months pregnant. I don't believe that I have it, but I still want to treat myself so we can get rid of the, you know, infestation.
Head lice.
Right.
School time, get ready.
Oh,
right?
I know. The remedy that comes up in the repertory for head lice is called Cina, C-I-N-A. It's for head lice as well as pinworms, so it must suit for foreign infestations. Now, I can't tell this person to treat herself in pregnancy. I know in pregnancy all homeopathic remedies are safe, but it's best to consult your local doctor or a local naturopath or homeopath.
Now, is that a liquid, the Cina, that you would use in the head? How do you, or
no,
you
take it by mouth.
Okay, you don't put it on the...
No, not necessarily, because what we're trying to do is get the body
through its
immune system to throw off this affliction.
Yeah, exactly. Deborah in New York, what's your question?
Hi, good morning. My son is 6, and he's hyperactive and has Tourette's syndrome. I was wondering if the doctor had any natural remedies for that.
Right. Tourette's, it's a very interesting condition. Neurological, it causes twitches and some yelling out and speaking out. I find that it can be related to allergies as well. Food allergies should be looked at, and certain mineral deficiencies. Homeopathically, it can be very specific. There are remedies called stramonium, S-T-R-A-M-O-N-I-U-M, that suit nervous disorders. But it's very specific. Perhaps this lady could leave her number and I could refer her to a homeopath who does actual telephone consultations, because this is a severe condition.
Very specific kind of thing. You know, I read something about what I found fascinating, that the pellets, you shouldn't take them through metal detectors or radiation spots, like if you're carrying this and you're going on a trip. You have to put it in a lead box?
Yes, you buy a film shield bag.
Why?
Because, as I said, if the structure of the water that then we pour over these lactose pellets, if the structure of the water is changed energetically, then radiation medicine, being another sort of energetic vibration, could neutralize it.
And computers as well. You say keep them away from computers.
I do. Just in case. I think I'm being a little
overly careful, maybe.
Overly careful, but then you see we don't have a true measurement for when the remedy has been deactivated. So you keep it away from strong smells and high heat and radiation.
More and more people are trying this now. Obviously there were so many of the ailments, I mean, from anorexia, bedwetting, lazy eye, which I found amazing. We don't have time to talk about it this trip, but we will next. Of course, fevers and colds and flu, and so many ailments of infants, cradle cap and colic, and homeopathic remedies have been found to work for them, so it's worth perhaps looking into. Again, might help, can't hurt. Well, hopefully can't.
Hurt, no.
Right. Dr. Carolyn Dean, thank you so much. We'll talk more next time. Back in just a moment.